So I'm out here with Margie at Margie's Farm and Gardens, and we're standing in their new store. And Margie, it is strawberry time, isn't it?
Oh, we are in full flesh of strawberries now, yes.
So tell me a little bit about, you guys grow all these yourselves, right?
We grow all of these ourselves. We have 6 different varieties right now of our strawberries. We're picking currently Hoods, Shuxtons, and Puget Summers, and we also have coming on Puget Reliance and our Rainier strawberries.
Now, when you're thinking about buying strawberries, you know, people use them for different reasons. They have fresh eating. Some people are doing jams and pies. Is there anything specific in a variety that you think is better for those things?
What our main thing we look for is the ripeness of the berry. Of course, if you have berries that are nice, red, juicy, those are going to be great for jam or canning or pies. Is what we really look for.
Yeah. So if you have something that have maybe gotten a little overripe, those would be great too for using for that.
Oh, those would be nice and sweet for some fresh jam.
Because
yes.
It's really, and speaking of cooking, you know, I think what we are going to do now is pick up some of these, and we're going to go look at a pie recipe that Margie's going to share with us. So let's pick them up and
get going.
So now we are out here with Margie in your kitchen, Margie,
yes.
And we're going to be making the strawberry pie. And you've had me crush graham crackers, right?
Yes, we have 14 graham crackers in this bag, and we like to do it in the Ziploc bag so it doesn't make quite the mess.
Very easy.
It makes it nice, and it's good project for the kids.
And was there a specific graham cracker you used?
I just used the honey grams, graham crackers.
Because you know, I was thinking of those chocolate graham crackers.
Well, those would be really good.
I know, right?
Really good. Oh,
so really, it's
maybe
any
next
graham
time.
cracker at
Any
all.
graham cracker works.
And then once it's done, what do I do with them?
We just crush it up, and then we dump it in the bowl.
Okay. What else are we adding?
And then we're going to add 3 tablespoons of granulated sugar.
Okay.
Put it in there, and then I mix that up real quick a little bit. And then we add a 1/2 cup of melted butter.
And you just pour that in.
And then I just pour that in.
And then I'm assuming that we're going to be baking this
We are going to bake this, yes. Once we get it all mixed up and put it in our paint pan, we will bake it at 350 degrees for about 8 minutes.
Oh, so you're just kind of firming up
I'm just firming it up, and yeah, so that it'll be nice and solid.
And then I would think too, this would be the time if you wanted to add any other kind of, like if you wanted to put some cinnamon in there or whatever, that you'd add
you
those
could add some
spices
extra
now.
flavors, right?
Nice.
Exactly. So we pour it in our pie pan.
And you didn't grease the pie pan or
I didn't
anything?
grease. I think a 1/2 cup of butter is
Would be
probably enough grease in it. So then you just start forming it into your pie plate.
And that's all you're doing is just pressing it in.
Just pressing it so that it hardens in the
And then while you finish that up and we bake it, we're going to take a break and then get ready to put it all back together when it's done baking.
Perfect.
Okay, Margie, now the crust is done. That was about 8 minutes in the oven.
Yes, it took about 8 minutes.
What were you doing during that 8 minutes?
During the 8 minutes, I was making the topping of the strawberry pie, which is 1 cup sugar, 3 tablespoons cornstarch. I mix that up, and then I add in about 1 cup of mashed strawberries with a 1/2 cup of water. I mix that all together on the stove top and bring it to a boil for about 1 minute, and then you're done.
So once that's done, which really you did that within just the small amount of time it took to
I did all
cook the
that
crust,
and made that and cooked it during the 8 minutes of cooking the crust.
So now I see some cream cheese here. What is our next step?
Our next step is 4 ounces of cream cheese, which is half of the block there.
Okay.
We'll put that into.
Look what I'll put that one right there. I'll put this one in there.
You can take that home.
How's that? Thanks.
We take that, and then we take about 2/3 of a cup of powdered sugar.
Okay.
We mix that up in the bowl.
Oh, that's the quietest blender I've ever heard.
Isn't that really nice?
Wow. And then after you mix that up, is there anything else? Just those 2 things go in it now, right?
It's just those 2 things. It's just a simple cream cheese filling.
And then you just do that until it's blended well?
I like to make sure it's all blended.
Yeah.
The chunks are out. The powdered sugar and cream cheese are mixed really nice together.
And then that goes in the bottom of the crust, I'm assuming, right?
Yes.
Wow, that really does quickly. I'm amazed at how fast this recipe goes.
This, you can make the whole pie, cooking and everything, probably in less than 20 minutes. It's a nice, easy recipe.
Then I'll move this over here for you.
So there's our done pie crust.
So then you're going to spread that in, and then on top of that, yours where you put the fresh berries.
Yes, yes, we pile this above the cream cheese filling. We pile it with fresh berries, either whole ones. I like to cut them up in halves or quarters, kind of easier bite-size pieces.
And then on top of that, is where you put the sauce you made, right?
Yes, the strawberry glaze goes on top of the fresh strawberries.
And then, look at this. This is what you end up with. And I have to say, that alone looks wonderful, but you can even go a little notch higher with whipped cream and stuff.
Oh, you can make your own topping, or you can use the squirty whipped cream out of a bottle, or a scoop of ice cream. Vanilla or strawberry would be great with that.
Well, it looks absolutely delicious. And
Thank
if you're
you so
thinking,
much.
you're welcome. And if you're saying, I want to make this, you can go to gardentime.tv. We'll click over to the website. You can get the recipe and whip up a strawberry pie to delight your family. Thank you, Margie.
Thank you very much.